Greetings from WBCS Neo. This video is going to be all about how to identify a Facebook scammer. Okay, these are usually the people who are hanging around in Facebook's marketplace who pretend to want to buy or purchase stuff from you. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can identify them and obviously tell you what to do with them. Really, the best thing you can do with these people is literally just report. You can block them if you want, just report them because they'll end up getting blocked anyway, hopefully. So we'll crack on and we'll show you the conversation I managed to set up yesterday as a sting thing. I was being a legitimate seller, so don't worry about that. It's just, unfortunately, I got one of these scammers trying to con me, so I thought I'd go to town with them because I'm sick of them. Okay, so let's just switch over to the conversation. So here is the conversation. Okay, yes, I was selling an all-in-one PC basically. This guy comes up and obviously does the usual thing. Oh, good morning, is this still available? Of course it is. Okay, now straight away this guy didn't make, normally with these people what you tend to find is you'll get somebody who's got nice pretty pictures on their profile, like babies or mothers holding babies and stuff like that. Then they'll give you the sob story. Oh, I'm not available at work. I'm away on holiday. I'm out and about a minute. But can I do this? Okay, this guy wasn't. This guy was straight as an arrow, straight to the point. Okay, I will make your payment via Carissimo Express. Okay, check this company out. It's a legit logistics company that you can set up for picking up and transferring, just like UPS. You know, I'm not going to mention the horrible ones, but UPS and stuff like that. Okay. So genuine company. Anyway, so I give him the excuse because I knew he was a scammer straight away. It's like alarm bells rang as soon as he said that. Okay, as soon as someone says they are going to arrange some logistics company to come and give you money, okay, in person, that is the alarm bell straight away. No company is going to do that. Okay, I don't know any companies that do that. I haven't heard of anybody actually doing that proper transaction. Some people might very well do that. I don't know. The thing is, I know I've tested this PC to me skills. Okay, I know it's completely stable. Blah blah blah. I know it's going to sell well. I know it's going to be used well, etc. etc. However, this guy doesn't know whether it's working or not. Okay, it could be blown up as far as he's concerned, and he's willing to pay me 75 quid to ship this thing through with insurance costs and all sorts, right? This is complete bollocks, right? So getting further down, I try to tell him, look, I don't use bank accounts on social media, etc. etc. So you know, it's easier for you to come round and pay at the door, sort of thing, just to try to see what he does and what he says. So we'll carry on further down. So he's asking the price. It's in the description, you know, it's in big, bold money and figures. So I was like questioning why he's not checking the description, you know. So now he's saying, okay, I'll make a payment to Carissimo Express delivery in an envelope. As soon as you receive the money, I will send you. So everything sounds good. It sounds nice. If someone's just going to get an envelope of money sent to your front door to pick up a PC and get it delivered to their house wherever they are. This guy's foreign, okay? I can't remember where he was. He might be French or something. I can't remember where he is exactly. I couldn't be bothered to actually trace his IP or anything. I just couldn't get to that stage of being bothered to do it. He was a very boring one. He didn't make it interesting that much. Anyway, so delivery expense. So he's willing to get a delivery at his expense. Just bear that in mind. Okay, if you agree, if you receive money only in person, right? And I was like, okay then, well, we'll do that. That sounds legit, doesn't it? That sounds too good to be true. Ding ding, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Okay, so again, Carissimo Express is a company and the service will come tomorrow to your home. Once at your home, the service will give you the money in cash and service will be taking the item. Sounds fair enough, doesn't it? Hey, still a win. Okay, so he's like, so question mark, are you in? Sort of thing. So I'm like, what do I need to do next? So I'm going to be the gullible muggle plonker who just takes everything for gospel and says, yeah, go on then. just to get him reeled in. I was like, here we go, there's the fishing rod, there's the worm, start taking the bait. Would you be available around what time? Yeah. So I said, yeah, I'll be in 12 o'clock tomorrow. You know, I was like, there's no way you're going to get it's a 24-hour thingy today at this time. But no, I mean, so it was 12 o'clock then. I don't very much doubt you get next day for 12 o'clock. But hey, you would have to pay a fortune for that. So to make your send tomorrow, I'm waiting for your name, contact, address details. So at this point, I've deleted it out here because I used a fake name and address, and I didn't want anybody to get upset by the address I used and stuff like that. So name, obviously I kept the same. I'm not going to lie about the name. It's all over my Facebook account if you was to click on it. So I'm not going to say Joe Blogs when it's obviously what it is. So I give him my proper name, and I obviously give him a fake address. It's a legit address, but just not mine. Okay, just chuck one out there. Quick Google search, thought, right, we'll use that one. So he then asks for my email address. I'm not going to give him my real email address, even though I'm not bothered who has mine. But I thought, right, I'll use one of my pseudo addresses, something I use for like when I'm doing investigations for police and stuff. If I'm helping Scotland Yard or something, I'll use fake accounts to do all the dirty work. I'll call it dirty work to keep it legal. So I use pseudo accounts for that and try to do a bit of skullduggery with that to try to trick con men into giving me information I need to get them arrested. Okay, so I give them one of my other email accounts anyway. So no email addresses to receive emails and no to read the emails. So please send me an email address, which I did. So what he's done at this point, at this email point, is he is apparently getting the company to send me a request form. Okay, it's a form of request. It's got all Bonnie's facts and figures about the costs and stuff like that. However, if he knew anything about anybody being able to read email addresses and headers and stuff, he would know that I know that the email address that he's using is his own. Okay, even though it has the company blattered all over the email address, when you receive the email, say if you're on a mobile phone, for example, you don't necessarily see the email address it's coming from. You will see the name of the person that's attached to that account. You won't necessarily see the email address until you dig at it. But if you see it, it would look like the genuine logistics company, okay, at first glance. However, I spotted it was a Gmail account hidden away, and I thought, right, okay, we know you're fake anyway, but we knew you were going to do this. The email is obviously a fake company email. It's generated using all their little logos. They've actually, in the actual code, and they've attached to the website images and stuff like that. You can see it's fake, mile off. It was really poor. However, I played along with it, as you do, and the thing that this is where the scam is progressing. They have a particular link which you'll see in a minute, and I'll explain what that link does and how the scam works. Okay, so further down, right, okay, the shipping costs are at my expense. It's like, okay, that's nice of you. So you're going to pay for all the shipping and stuff. It's going to cost probably 100 and odd quid just to ship this thing I'm not even selling for 100 quid. It's like, why would you even do that? Why would you do that? Why? So carry on anyway. Blah blah blah. But there is an insurance cost for the envelope that you must pay for in advance. So you've got to pay insurance for the envelope of money. Okay, and this is where the scam begins. Okay, this is the red flag right there. Okay, so he's saying that you've got to pay, right? You have to pay, okay, insurance for money that you are receiving. So whatever, say if you'll find out how much it is further down. So say you use a £5 as insurance, that is £5 off your price. So you would have to up your price to £80 to have the reflection of difference. Okay, so he's asking again, so are you interested, sort of thing. Haven't received an email. He forgot to send it. How dim-witted. He's a con merchant and he still can't remember to send the bloody email that initiates the con. What a plonker. Anyway, so I was like, I haven't received it yet, and eventually it came through about 5 minutes later. So, it comes from Gmail. It's instantaneous. Gmail has really good email service. So he just simply was a dimwit and forgot to send the email through that initiates the whole scam. What a plonker. Anyway, so yes, I understand you don't worry about the insurance, okay? Cost you will advance because I will add them to the initial sum. Instead of £75, you receive the sum of £125, 46 costs, and you go ahead and pay it. So he's on about 125 quid for something there. I was like, oh, okay. Still need the email. That's when he eventually sent it through. See online, I give you information to the Colissimo service. So he's now pretending to send my information, like obviously my address details. So I think what's happened there is, whilst we were in conversation, he was putting all the details in that I provided to this fake email. Okay, so he hadn't caught up with the scam yet. He was still busy editing the email to send to me. And I've literally just tweaked that on this video. So just this minute, I've just tweaked what he was doing there. He hadn't actually finished making the email to send. Okay, so that's why you're saying, oh, I'm getting in contact with the service, because he's pretending to be that company to send this email. Okay, so the customer service will let me know they were going to send you a notification. So apparently this service has informed him that they have sent me an email. Okay, whatever. Did you get it? Well, obviously I did, because you sent it to me, plonker. So yes, I got the email. Obviously I did. Okay, read the email and make me a capture that I can explain the situation to you. So what he wants me to do is capture the whole the email, and he's going to try to explain it to me. Before he did any of this question, I had already clicked the link, because I'm safe, I know what I'm doing, and worked out how the scam worked from that email. Okay, so this fake company email, what they do is they have all the details that I've provided, all the fake nonsense, plonker, and he's tallied up with the sum, and it's come to 246 quid for everything else that's included. Okay, and then at the bottom there is a link, which is going to be explained in a minute, which the company has provided for me to pay for the insurance. Okay, so we'll carry on down. You read me on a capture. So he's doing the whole so again, question, because he's getting impatient now, because we've been on. This whole conversation took over 7 hours to complete, by the way. Looks pretty straightforward, I'm saying. Yeah, because I'm pretending to read the email and stuff and follow the instructions. Did you follow the email instructions? Yes. No, but yeah. Well, I did, but not to the extent of him getting money. Okay. Have you paid the costs requested by the Colissimo service? So what he's asking there is, have I paid for a mobile voucher? Okay, which is going to be explained in a second. Not as yet. They are getting back to me. I lied a little bit there. I was like saying I'm waiting for the company to give me some information. I was trying to see if he gets a little bit twitchy and buggers off early, but he hadn't. He stayed by. So don't worry. Please follow the instructions in the email and pay the insurance costs in order to finalise the transaction with the Colissimo service. So, I sort of explained to him that I don't do social media payments earlier on, and he's going on again about payments and stuff. So I was like, I think I mentioned that at the start, I don't do any form of online transfers, hence the collection request, so that people can pay directly at the door. Okay, which is fair enough. This is where I decided to go, right, I'm going to become a scammer. Okay, so I've switched over here. So I am now trying to scam the scammer. Okay, so I am basically saying, I have a PayPal Me account, obviously, because I have a PayPal account. I have a PayPal Me account. They're really easy to set up. It just means people can pay me directly. And I would like to proceed. And this will not cost any additional fees for you other than the delivery costs, which can be paid through my PayPal Me account. Would you like to proceed to pay the sum, which is what the total sum of the Colissimo email was, of 246 quid. Right, 246 quid, mind. Okay, so I'm asking him now to pay me the lump sum of the insurance, the delivery, and the value of the computer. Right, I pay it all into my account, so I can do my own insurance and cover and delivery. Okay, so he's now thinking, well, no, obviously I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to get what he wants. Okay, and this is coming up. Carissimo sets him an insurance up for the benefit of the beneficiary. Just trying to be posh. Okay, he knows English quite well, which is good. Covering the actual monetary value of any loss of material damage affecting the shipment. In fact, Carissimo shipment insurance, he's probably ripped that off from the website somewhere. I haven't actually looked to see if that's actually written in the website somewhere. General requires relating to the loss or damage of goods in transit. This mail will be forwarded to you once you pay the insurance fee. Okay. Okay, why is he telling me this? Why isn't the company telling me this? Okay, so I've tried again to try to swindle him from swindling me. That's why I offered to accept a payment of £246 into my PayPal account, which I can set up insurance, etc., to cover the shipment of the item. That's fair, isn't it? It's fair enough. Right, so now he's getting a little bit impatient. Okay, so now please settle the insurance in order to finalise the transition. Are you not listening? I want to scam you. I don't want you to be scammed. Okay? So I started getting a little bit bored at this point, and I started looking for silly things. Like I looked at his profile picture and thought, I'm sure there's an emoji for an old dude, and I found it, and I said, man, this looks like you. Facebook is pretty cool, you know. Just generally having a bit of banter. Right? Now he's asking, have I made the payment? So I thought, right, I'm going to give him a payment. with a load of money symbols. Okay, so I thought, is he not getting fed up yet? He's still going, right? He still thinks he's got it. Okay, the procedure to the following is very simple. Go to this link. Now he's getting very, very desperate. Okay, because he has actually provided me, okay, with the link, the exact same link as the company. Okay, he has just dropped himself right in the clink, right there. Why would he have that link if it's a company link? He wouldn't have that because he's sent information to the company. The company is talking to me directly, okay, apparently. He wouldn't have any say in the matter. There is no reason for him to be knowing that link, okay, unless he's physically dealt with them or something like that. But why is he doing that? Why isn't he not just getting the company to send us another form? Okay, so I know I keep on looking like I'm talking side off, but it's just because I've got the camera there and I've got my screen there and I'm sort of like pretending I'm having a conversation with you by looking at myself, so it's a bit weird. I mean, anyway, so getting on with the job. So here's the click. He's getting very, very desperate now. Okay, so there you go. To credit it immediately with a sum. So he's basically asking. This is what I was on about. Okay, and I'll explain what this is. This mobile top-up.co.uk PCS. Okay. Now, what this is it's like a top-up card. You know, you can get vouchers, Amazon vouchers and stuff. You can buy them and send them off to people. Okay, and they get the card, they put the codes in, they get the dosh. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! There we go. Okay, this is exactly what they want. Okay, I don't know if it goes any further than this. So what you do is you go to this mobile top-up.co.uk PCS, okay, you generate your payment card, okay, on that card you have a code, okay, you get an email with codes on, okay, so you can send the codes to someone rather than the card if they're not in the country or if they're not local or someone you can pop the card into, okay. You can either get a card delivered or you can get the mobile payment codes sent to a mobile and to get the money, okay, and that's where the scam is up to now. So what he's asking for there is he's asking for reload the codes to what he wants me to do is he wants me to reply to the fake email from the logistics company him the codes, okay, he wants me to reply with those payment codes to the fake email that goes directly to him, okay, it doesn't go to the company, it goes straight to him. And that's where he gets £46 free of charge. He could do a runner and there's nothing I can do about it because I've given those codes up, right? However, I checked the website out and it comes up with this nice little alarm bell when you select your payment method. Okay, you can pay PayPal, debit card, whatever, and you can choose certain amounts, okay? And he obviously knows the website well because he's actually dictated that he wanted a £46 coupon, okay? So I have come further down, or cite a secure link. So I'm questioning it here. I'm actually questioning him, saying, why is Carissimo using an external mobile service for payment? Just to push his buttons a little bit and just see what he knows. And he's like, okay, don't worry because the site's secure. It doesn't make a difference if it's secure or not. It can still scam you. You know what I mean? So, you talked about secure link. So I've put a secure link. Get it? Secure link. Anyway, okay. Follow the instructions of the link in order to receive the recharge codes and keep me informed of the rest. Okay. So what he wants me to do is follow the instructions. If instructions basically say go to this link, pay for the insurance cost, then reply with the codes. Okay, to this fake email. Okay, that's what you want. So this is the picture that comes up. Okay, when you click on the payment, it goes bling, alarm bells. First thing it says, never share your code with someone you don't know. Okay, instant alarm bell. Okay, so I was like, okay. So I've questioned this. I said, there is one tiny little, teeny weeny problem. It states that I can't give out the code to someone I don't know. Don't know this guy. Okay, so he hasn't said it, so I've just said that. I said, oh, here's a screenshot. This is what it's alarming me about. As if should I be concerned? So this is his reply. Yes, sir. Because don't worry. Yes, sir. Because sir. Apparently, I'm a sir. Apparently, because don't worry. Because what the heck? He suddenly lost his English. It is a service that puts this link in order to finalize the transaction. Why would they use an external mobile phone thing? They're obviously paying big money for the logistics website. They would have their own service for payment. So, don't be stupid. Please continue. Once you have made the payment, please send the codes to the service. So I'm questioning to the service. You mean reply to the email? Yeah? Yes. This bit here is the point where he has now committed fraud. Okay? At this point, when he has asked me to reply to that email with the codes that I have said, do I reply to that email? And he said yes. That is him saying, yes, give me those codes. That is a fraudulent act. Okay? So, that is now in big doo-doo now. Okay? So this is where it gets really cool, this bit, right? So, I thought, okay, I've had enough now. It's been 7 hours of this transaction going on. So I basically put, just need to do one more thing, ... You know what's coming with ... It's always a to be continued or a part 2 or some major explosion or something. So he says, okay, please follow the instructions, the links and make the payments in order to complete the transaction. He's still going on about that. So I waited a little while, then I posted this nice little beauty, okay, which basically reads, I need to thank you for taking part in capturing scamming in action. This conversation is currently being investigated by Facebook, and the emails in conjunction to this conversation have been reported to Google for fraudulent acts. Furthermore, as an ongoing campaign to clamp down on scamming and how it's performed, this footage will be documented on YouTube and other media platforms to educate others on how to detect fraudulent acts as they are committed and to see the telltale signs of fraud. Okay. In the meantime of doing this, by the way, I have obviously sent all information in regards to the email account to Google for the Gmail to get it shut down. Okay, everything went through. I've done the whole shenanigans of getting this whole thing posted in an email. Header information, IP addresses, everything has been chucked to Google for that. So hopefully his email account will be trashed. He's probably got loads of them. These scammers have lots of profiles, lots of emails. Also reported his Facebook profile to Facebook directly. Whether they do anything, it's Facebook, but hopefully if everybody else does the same and gets scammed by this person, hopefully you will get shut down for at least that account. He's probably got lots of Facebook accounts that he uses for scamming. Okay, but the beauty with this was he literally popped on. I watched him pop back on. I was watching like a hawk. I was watching on my mobile phone while I was having my tea now, and he popped on, and I thought to myself, I'll read this through. As soon as I sort of read through it, he disappeared. He just vanished, left the group conversation. If he wasn't a scammer and I called him a scammer, you would be kicking off. You wouldn't just leave the conversation. You'd be like, "How dare you call me a scammer?" Blah blah blah. You would go frantic. If somebody called me a scammer, I would try to show them that I'm not. You know, I would make the most I could to prove that I'm not a scammer because I want the gear. You know, this guy didn't. He just vanished as soon as he read that one thing. Disappeared. Not heard a dicky bird since. Not a private message. Nada. Nothing. Okay, he is gone. So I don't know. It was as if he just pulled his computer out the wall. It was that quick. It just went dunk. A couple of seconds later, bong, gone. It was great. So I'm hoping I've scared him enough to get him off. You know what I mean? To have some form of result from it. So that's what my game plan was, to lead him on as much as I could to the point where I had enough information to get something closed down, which I've done, hopefully. And that was it. So that is how they scam. So they get £46, in this case, 46 quid for nothing, okay? For a couple hours of banter, fake emails, etc, etc. So they set up lots of bogus BS in order to get this £46. Had I paid the £46, he might have thought I was so thick that I would then carry on the conversation and try to set up a legit way of collecting the PC from me. Even if he paid me £75 at the door, he is still getting that computer for a lot less, okay, minus the 46 quid. So he would have still got a bargain. You know, I would have still lost out that £46 because I thought it was going towards insurance costs. Okay, and he's saying he's going to pay 200 and thingy. I'll get the envelope in my door, and you know, if it's only 75 quid, then I'm going, well, where's the 246? You know, it should be all there, or it's all fake notes or whatever it is. This is the problem. But I've got a funny feeling it wouldn't go any further than as soon as he gets the codes, he's gone. Okay, close the account down, make a new Facebook account, start over. Not hard to do. You could probably, if you got enough gullible people, you could probably make quite a fortune in a day doing that. It's quite easy. Okay, so please, people, get heads up, and don't be scammed by these tossers. Basically, that's all they are. They are all tossers. It's just a shame. I have had people who looked genuine ladies and stuff who have turned around and eventually led on to that situation, and I am absolutely tired of it. Absolutely sick of death. I was going to go back to full screen. That's what I was going to do. I was going to do that. Yay, that! Yay! Okay. So please do not fall for these guys or girls or whoever. They're probably all guys. I'm not being sexist. Girls can con people quite easily. Okay, so just be very wary. If they want to send some envelope around your front door, it's going to be horseshit. Absolutely pure, without a shadow of a doubt. So that's about it, really. Hopefully I wasn't too long for you to listen to. But I am tired of these people, and Facebook don't seem to be doing anything about it. Luckily, a lot of the selling groups, if you inform them and give them enough information, they will remove people from or ban them from the groups. However, these people will just make another account and get back into the groups again. So it's an ever losing battle. So I hope eventually there will be a way where they might be able to block IP addresses or IP ranges even, because I know a lot of providers did that for a while. Okay, internet providers did a IP ban for certain IPs that were known for harbouring dodgy people. So there you go. Anyway, right, that is it. I shall say ta for now, and hopefully you will not be scammed. See you later. Hi, this is WBCS Neo. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, please check out all the other videos I do have. More importantly, please subscribe, like, share, and if you can, comment below if you want. Okay, comments will be answered as soon as I can. Until the next time, see you later. Bye bye.